Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of News in 2 Minutes, bringing you the news that you need to know every day. Let's begin. Russia and the United States will exchange airspace this week as part of the International Open Skies Treaty, which will allow Russia and subsequently the US to fly manned surveillance aircraft over the other's territory in a bid to gauge military readiness and hidden military expansion within the other's country. Over 100 homes have been evacuated in the state of Louisiana after a train carrying flammable and corrosive materials derailed, causing damage to over 20 rail cars, some of them leaking toxic chemicals and adding to a growing list of global railway accidents. In a speech on Sunday, Syrian President Bashar Assad dismissed concerns that Western nations would physically join in the country's civil war, saying that no solution can be reached with terror except by striking it with an iron fist. In related news, Syria has banned the use of all foreign currencies for business transactions within the country, requiring that anyone caught using such currency over the amount of $5,000 would face up to 10 years within state-run labor camps. The Tokyo Electric Power Company has released a report saying that up to 40 trillion becquerels of tritium, among other types of radiation, has leaked into the Pacific Ocean since the Fukushima disaster in 2011. The Japan Times reports that the constant injection of water that is currently needed to keep the damaged reactors cool after the core meltdowns of 2011 are generating a new radiation crisis that officials appear to be unable to solve without completely tainting the ocean and marine life. Other media sources across Japan are reporting that highly radioactive water has risen to the top of the barriers built to protect it from entering the ocean, warning that an influx of dangerous water may enter the ocean soon. A top court in Turkey is expected to hand down verdicts today against hundreds of military officers, politicians, and academics who are accused of plotting to overthrow the government of Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan. Protests against overreaching governmental powers gained little media attention in America on Sunday as demonstrators in over 15 U.S. cities staged 1984-day protest warning against the dangers of privacy invasion. Israel is launching a campaign to vaccinate over 500,000 residents with a live polio virus this week, a move that is being heavily criticized by infectious disease experts, saying that the live virus may in itself create an outbreak among the population. And to wrap things up, the King of Morocco revoked a pardon that led to widespread unrest. Underground activity in Kansas caused a sinkhole that has grown to over 250 feet, and a 5.8 in Russia as well as a 5.3 in Canada complete today's Quake Watch. And that's it for this episode of News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by SHTFplan.com, where even the officials go for news, and SQmetals.com for all your precious metal needs.